we continue our spicy endeavors by making homemade spices, specifically hot chilies. Will you be able to guess where this video leads? Welcome back to 999 Things to Cook. We start with our chilies. I have a big bag of habaneros here. I mean, who doesn't have a big bag of these lying around these days? I also have a big bag of jalapenos. Just look at how gorgeous they are. This is how it starts. We are now on a mission. Notice that I am not going to use my wooden cutting board here to cut them. All of the capsaicin from cutting so many chilies will take the finish off of the wooden cutting board, so I'm going to use plastic. Don't ask me how I know this, because surely I would never have disrespected a wooden cutting board like that in the past. This is the really exciting part, let me tell you. You cut them all in half and scrape out the seeds. The seeds are bitter, so we don't want them in the spice. Yeah, this takes some time and sucks, but there is no crying in the kitchen, so just get it done. Then we do the same to all of the jalapenos. Cut them in half first and scrape the seeds out. I want to note that after I was done prepping the habaneros, I had to change gloves because I could feel my fingers tingling really bad. Yes, the capsaicin will penetrate through gloves after a while. Okay, so now all the chilies are prepped and ready to be dried out. Take your wire racks from whatever kind of dehydrator you have and lay them all out flat. Unless your oven goes as low as 140 degrees Fahrenheit, you will need a dehydrator. Or you can just lay them out in the sun if you live in a hot, dry place, I suppose. There are lots of dehydrators to choose from on the market. I got this one just because it unfolds, which is really cool but makes it much more convenient to store somewhere out of the way when I'm not using it. You can dry anything in this: fruits, vegetables, garlic, onions, beef jerky, but the point here is making chili powder. There's a specific reason that I'm only doing chilies for this video. If you want to see a really great video on how to make all kinds of spices, I'll leave a link in the description below to Josh Wiseman's spice making video. But right now, we are just doing strictly chilies. So basically, you just set the temperature to 130 and leave it for a long time. This took longer than the 15 hours I set it for, maybe closer to 24. And this is what they look like after about 24 hours. They are bone dry and ready to be ground into powder. You can use a small coffee grinder like this and break them up so they fit. Yes, I already did a test batch and you can see the green residue. Oh well. So just grind them up for a minute or so. When you take the lid off, you will see that the powder goes airborne. Make sure you get a nice whiff of it. Too bad the camera doesn't show my eyes here. Instantly blood red. But I guarantee you'll do the same thing and burn your senses for some reason. For the habaneros, I'm using a blender attachment. Yes, these smell wonderful. Again, blitz them for a minute or so. Lucky for me, this is a taller attachment than the coffee grinder. Now check them out. The aromas are amazing. So I had hinted that this video is leading up to something. I do have a lot more chilies to dry out and grind up, but here are the first two, the jalapenos and the habaneros. But that's nowheres near enough. Prior to making this video, I had also dried out some serrano chilies and some hot red peppers. Again, not enough. Of course, I have my infamous red Thai chilies on standby. But just to be safe, I got another bag of Thai chilies. And another, much smaller bag of them. Also, we have some Carolina Reapers. And also, we have some more Carolina Reapers. And we have to throw in some scorpion peppers just for fun. Okay, fine. A bottle of the Last Dab with Pepper X. Yes, this is from the show Hot Ones with Sean Evans. I tried it and basically it's like putting a cigar out on your tongue. And a bottle of Doomed sauce. This one makes me nervous. Doomed sauce from Hellfire. I'll put a link in the description below for the Johnny Scoville episode where he reviews this hot sauce. Check it out. You might be asking yourself, why on earth do we need all of these taste bud torture devices? Because I have a wicked plan for them, and it is something definitely most sinister.